and he was harmed, but he never stopped trying to heal the world. And he was not perfect. And there will be people right now, as is their right, because I do it sometimes, who have criticisms of Jesse Jackson. But again, he had the burden of living.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture. From trending news to game highlights and hot debates, we've got it all. Hit that subscribe button and stay in the loop. So US civil rights leader Jesse Jackson has died at the age of 84. His family confirmed in a statement, saying, "Our father was a servant leader, not only to our family, but to the oppressed, the voiceless, and the overlooked." In the 1960s, Jackson fought for civil rights alongside Martin Luther King Jr., whose daughter remembers Jackson as a gifted negotiator. Barack Obama says Jackson was a true giant. He stood on his shoulders in becoming America's first black president. US President Donald Trump also pays tribute, calling Jackson a force of nature with lots of personality, grit, and street smarts.
We for sure watching that one.
Yeah, we should. I hate to darken the mood.
Do you?
No, let's do it. We prepped for you.
Yeah, no, it's a tough day for me, and for Black America. Yeah, people, anybody who loves Black people. It's a tough day. Early this morning, Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away at the age of 84. It's a tough loss for so many of us. He had been diagnosed with Parkinson's, and he'd been ill for a while, so it wasn't a medical surprise, but it still was no less devastating for so many of us. I think it's important for us to really understand who Jesse Jackson was and what he meant to our community, to our country, to the world. You know, sometimes as you age and new leaders come and new people come, it's easy to forget the people whose shoulders we stand on. But Jesse Jackson was different in every way imaginable. He's a child of the civil rights movement. He was a mentee of Martin Luther King. He was a civil rights pioneer himself. He's the founder of Operation Push, Operation Breadbasket. He did so many things for so many people. And I think it's incredibly important that we remember him for who he was. A lot of times, Martin Luther King is somebody who died and was swept into martyrdom, like Malcolm X and Medgar Evers and all these other people. But Jesse Jackson had the burden. Jesse Jackson had the burden of living. He had to live, and he had to struggle, and he had to get up, and he had to fall, and he had to do all sorts of things, which is different and harder. And he did it with style and grace and dignity, and he did it for us. And I think we can't forget that. There is no civil rights movement without people like Jesse Jackson. He ran for president twice, in 1984 and 1988. And I think
88, that's Dukakis.
That's Dukakis. And he won 13 states, by the way. We like to act like that was a vanity run or a show run. He got more states than Joe Biden. But that wasn't just a vanity run. He expanded the electorate. He got people registered who weren't voting already. And that didn't just do Jesse Jackson a service. It did Black people a service. He ran in 84 and Dinkins wins in 85. He runs in 88. Douglas Wilder becomes governor of Virginia in 89. He changed how voting worked. He changed how this country worked. And he forced the Democratic Party, as failed as it is and continues to be, he forced it to listen to our needs and to respond to Black people in a way that people don't understand. Jesse Jackson freed hostages. He's the one who met with Arafat. He's the one who freed Hafez al-Assad. He went to Syria. He went to Palestine. He went to these places and brought hostages home. He created jobs. He forced companies in corporate America to listen to us and to act right by us. He organized boycotts that changed the world. Jesse Jackson was different, and he was a cultural icon. I think that's the part that people forget. One of the most important albums, you listen to Aretha Franklin's albums, he's there. You go to one of the most important concerts, Watt Stacks. He's speaking at Watt Stacks, and one of the hip hop samples you always hear is "Brothers and Sisters." That's Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson was at every cultural event. He was opening space for people all across the board. He was on Sesame Street. He was everywhere. And again, he did it for us. He was a global leader. Before we had Black presidents, Jesse Jackson was our president. Before we had people who could represent us in corporate America, Jesse Jackson was our representative. Jesse Jackson was so special, and he was a mentor and a friend and a hero of mine. He's the first person to bring me to Africa. He took me around. He mentored me. He was always a friend. He was always just wonderful to me. But beyond that, I think the thing that I learned most from Jesse Jackson in conclusion is that he never stopped getting up. You know, he grew up in Greenville, South Carolina, and a child of segregation, and he still found books to read. He was, you know, played football. They wouldn't let him be quarterback. He still played and fought, you know, and got better. He was somebody who's had to stand on the balcony as Martin Luther King was assassinated. And instead of folding as he could have, he created organizations and movements to help poor people. Jesse Jackson was born with a father who lived next door. His dad, Noah Robinson, had a family next door. He would literally stand in the window and look at his father with his actual family, because his father was married to somebody else, and look and watch them. And around town, they told him that because he didn't know who his father was, or because his father didn't claim him, that he was nobody. And he went to children around the world and said, I am somebody. He was preaching to himself, but he also turned that message and that ministry out to the world and said, whether you're poor, whether you're on welfare, whether you come from this place or that place, you are still somebody. Jesse Jackson is the epitome of the wounded healer. He was hurt and he was harmed, but he never stopped trying to heal the world. And he was not perfect. And there will be people right now, as is their right, because I do it sometimes, who have criticisms of Jesse Jackson. But again, he had the burden of living. And as he said in 88 and 84, we're not perfect servants, we're public servants, working against the odds. And so as I continue to grow, you know, be patient with me. God's not finished with me yet. Seems now God is finished with Jesse Jackson on this plane. And so we send him gratitude. We send him love. I send love to his family for being our steward, for being our leader, for being the person who helped us when we had no help, who represented us when we had no representation, and who loved us until the day he died. Rest in peace, Rev.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Jesse Jackson. And thank you. Rest in peace, Jesse Jackson and Robert Duvall.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest
Thank
in peace,
you, Mark, for your beautiful. Mark is so
He's
great.
the best. He's excellent at that
He
shit.
is such a pastor when it comes to that type of stuff.
He get up there and get the going.
No, I appreciate him.
Word.
I do.
We wouldn't have did that.
Well, I would have tried.
I mean, we wouldn't have did
You would have
that.
gave it a shot. I think somebody would have. I wouldn't have. His voice changed.
That's what I'm saying.
Word.
You hear him?
We couldn't do it like he did.
He even put the cracks in his voice in the right place. He trying to make me
put them
cry.
shits there.
What else needs our attention? What else needs our attention?
Y'all watch any good stand-ups lately?
No, actually.
No, I haven't. Freeze.
I haven't either.
Oh, shit.
I'm just listen, man. It was two back to back, damn near. I'm browsing around and I see, oh shit, we got a new Mike Epps. And then out of nowhere, I didn't see no promotion, anything. We get a new Cat Williams.
Yep.
Naturally, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna haul ass to both of those.
For sure.
Save it.
Damn, really?
I heard that Mike Epps one was
What'd you
all
hear?
right.
All right, compared to what?
I ain't see it. People said it wasn't bad. I didn't run to it though. Like niggas wasn't praising it. They just was like, nah, it was pretty cool.
They heavy hitters. So when they drop, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's out of nowhere, there's no promo for it. It pops up on your screen. Oh shit, yo, we gonna watch this. I'm letting y'all know, y'all don't waste your time.
Damn.
Don't waste your time.
I was thinking about watching too.
Cat gonna light you up, buddy.
That's okay. I mean, listen, he can critique whatever he wants to critique about me too. He has great stand-ups, and this one wasn't one of them.
That shit was ass.
Oh, for real?
It was horrible. I saw him, Cat Williams. I saw Mike Epps. Nah, not their best outings.
Yeah, that's all.
At all. It's all right.
Yeah, legends.
Y'all got classics. Y'all legends. Yeah, it
happens to the best of us. I don't have a negative word to say about either gentleman. Just these particular stand-ups.
Not so great.
Okay. That good.
That's right.
Not so great. Not so great. We do have an update on what Desus has been up to.
Oh, great. Big fan of Desus.
If anybody was wondering, Desus from Desus and Mero fame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mero's going on to be the morning show host of Hot 97, as well as other things, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Mero's got a lot going on. Desus, immediately after the break, we didn't hear too much from. I know he went to L.A. for a little while. He was making the rounds out there, doing some interviews.
We thought he was about to be, we thought they were prepping him to
do some acting, bigwig.
Yeah.
He was hanging with Colbert and that whole squad.
That whole crew. And when you move to L.A. and start hanging with Colbert,
you think
greater things on our
we thought you was about to leave Mero in the dust, boy.
We did.
I did. I thought you had a trick up your sleeve. But this is what Desus is up to currently. Let's hear him out.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
What's this new show about?
This new show is called Desus Pieces. It's about me picking up the distorted and destroyed pieces of my life and putting them on the camera to entertain y'all, because that's basically what my career has been. So, it's more of that. No, actually it's called Desus Pieces because I would like to give you different pieces of content. It's not always gonna be me here sitting yapping. Sometimes, maybe we'll go out into the real world. Maybe I'll have like a sandwich that's not a chopped cheese. I know some of y'all can't believe I eat food that's not chopped cheeses, but I do. And we're just gonna make small bits of content to entertain you.
Desus, who's your audience?
My audience, shut-ins, people who have stray cats. If you're socially awkward, if you're scared of your neighbors. My fan base used to be attractive people, but since COVID, so you can watch it if you're of my age in your 20s, and you'll get all the references. And if you're like a little older, like 25, you can also watch it.
I want to pause
This is
it
like
right
the
here.
worst sales job I've ever heard in my life.
I want to pause this right here because I do want to add that he also don't look like the same guy.
For real?
Not at all.
I don't feel like
A big part of, and I'll send this video to Erickson so hopefully he can put it on the screen.
Yeah.
A big part of Desus and Mero was that we're from New York, Bronx bodega style comedy.
Yeah.
Desus here looks even sounds like a transplant.
Sound different.
He sound like he got LA-anized.
I mean,
like he's LA'd out back here.
For a minute.
Well, let me not say back here because I didn't learn that till later in the clip. Let me keep the clip going.
What should we call your fan base?
Disciples. That's a good one, right? Degenerates. But then it's like Ellen, but not really.
Look at him.
Yeah, okay.
Degenerate.
Degenerate, but she's in England.
She's in England, and she's not generous. So there's that.
That was
What
funny.
are your favorite YouTubers?
That's a good question. What's her name? Jenna Bananas?
Sure.
Jenna Marbles, excuse me. Her. Mitch McConnell. Really funny black guy.
Desus.
He does the sketches. Hakeem
Desus.
Jeffries. Boom, right there.
What have you been up to these past few years?
Feeling sorry for myself. I moved around the country. I was on the West Coast for a little bit, picked up thrifting, got a little eating disorder, was vegan for 2 weeks. Moved back to New York because I missed the brutal cold, and I'm back.
Yep, pause it. Pause it. Yep, sorry. We got him. We got him. I don't know if you was trying to give out some other information, Desus, and you a good guy. I got absolutely no problem with you. Wish you nothing but success. But it's the same as when the bitches move to LA and get fucking ran through, and the nigga they thought was gonna save them, kick them out, and then they gotta move back home. He's basically saying it. Yo, since COVID, shit been down. I've been picking up the pieces of my life. I know he's doing it with like this satire comedian type of thing going, but I
Which is
don't,
his bag.
I don't
It's some
believe
truth in
none of
there.
that shit. I don't believe none of that satire shit. I think he went to LA and got his ass handed to him.
Yeah, but it might not be. He might be turning it into satire about telling the harsh truth at the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying, but I ain't buying it.
I'm not buying the satire
The joke.
portion of it.
No, I think he
this
putting his life on
happened.
the line. Yeah, absolutely.
This happened. You went out there, got cracked. We ain't wait 3.5 years for you to pop back up with Desus fucking pieces.
Desus pieces. I know I'm doing a bunch of random shit.
I was just going to say, even the description.
It sounds not very focused.
Yeah, it sounds like we ain't flushed this out all the way yet.
And let me act entitled for a second.
And I'm a fan of Desus, by the way.
Word, same.
Me too. But people that see a lot of success with culture, like, there is a part of me that does expect some type of he just disappeared.
Yeah.
You just disappeared, and the first thing you pop back up with is Desus pieces? No. What happened? Where'd you go?
Or maybe you'll get that on the show.
Why did you
might
try
get
to disassociate? Why haven't you spoken to anybody? Why does nobody know nothing? Why was Mero so mad and felt like, see, watching this, you kind of get some of the, Mero was pissed when that breakup happened. On some, yo, you boogied on us. How could you boogie from the gang? We was solid. It was two of us. Who cares if Showtime don't want us? Let's pick this thing up and take this somewhere. And the way he made it sound, because I talked to him, I interviewed him, Mero was like, Desus had other plans and he didn't fuck with me and the business partner. He went to LA. He's on some movie.
Bro,
acting,
we seen this shit
Hollywood
happen where
shit.
you think the grass is greener. Like, yo, I think I could do this. Or you get the wrong people in your ear who you think are the right people telling you that this person is
leave that
holding you
nigga,
back.
man.
Cool, but don't come back over here and New York me to death now. Don't come New York me to death. Don't throw the Yankee hat on now. Get the fuck out of here with that. Not to Desus.
No, that's what a lot.
type of
Not to Desus. But this New York performative, and the first thing you do when shit get rough in New York is run to LA. Get the fuck out of here, Desus pieces.
See, I don't think it was when it got tough run to LA. Ran to LA as an
When it was
evolution.
popping. When it was popping, I ran to LA.
I ran to LA when my stock was high.
Yeah.
And I thought my next move was LA. Not because it's not working.
I look at
in New
both the
York.
same. You're right. I look at both the same. You boogied. You up jumped and boogied, and now you back in our face talking about I'm picking up the shattered pieces of my life. Wait, what?
I mean,
I might rather see the shattered pieces of the life story than eating random meals.
But I think
you'll get it.
Yeah, I think that'll be incorporated in there.
I'm sorry.
I think this just might be his trailer. I don't think it was a pretty good trailer, but
Yeah. It was a bad sell.
yeah,
Yes.
or the rollout. But I think you might be.
This ain't the first thing we should have heard from Desus. I ain't gonna lie, Desus, we care about you.
And it should look and sound better.
We care. We. That's the thing. When I say culture, I mean niggas learned about you from doing something and cared about you. Is what I'm saying. So now you only in our face when it's time for us to consume something, watch something, purchase something. I think that shit is whack. I do. I think it's whack.
I think it goes to.
And I think it's nobody in that Desus pieces room that's gonna say, "Hey, dog, this is whack."
Yeah.
This ain't the first time that we should see or hear you coming off of what was an extremely big show in our. Man, get the fuck out of here, Desus pieces.
Or
I love you, but Desus pieces, I don't know.
Or somebody might have been in that room saying this is whack, but ain't nothing else shaking, so we got to do this anyway.
We're gonna try it. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just looking at the trailer. It doesn't. This look like we just thought to do this
Yesterday.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it could be.
I don't believe-
And hold on, it could be. You know, again, y'all know me. I always say, yo, why are we getting this right now? Mero's hot as fish grease.
Mero just
Yeah.
popped off.
Mero just set it off.
Yeah.
fuck, I was already doing my thing with the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, and now I get this.
Yeah.
So I gotta say, I can hear the pressure telling.
This little half-baked idea got to come out.
No, I can't hear people saying, "Yo, you overthinking this shit. Just get
you
it
gotta
out.
get out there.
Yeah.
Yo, fix your face, man.
I fuck with Desus.
We all do.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with this move. And I'm not saying that the show won't be great. I'll check it out.
Of course.
But, nah, it's corny. That was corny. How you did that was corny.
I didn't like the trailer.
No,
Yeah, it's a bad trailer.
Or whatever you call it. I
whatever
didn't
it
like
is.
that.
It wasn't
You
even
can't
funny.
fool me with the self-deprecation shtick.
You can do it better too.
That was
No,
self.
you could. You got to do it better. Like you got to do it on some Marco type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
He should have damn near been like under the trains in Astoria. You know what I'm saying? On some New York shit.
Because if you're going to say you're picking back up the pieces of your life, then come back up here and say, yo, I blew it.
Or that.
Say it. Yo, I tried to bust a move. I tried to go to Hollywood. I tried to get with Kevin Hart's fucking team. I tried to bungee on my man when he was fucking down and out. And I had a bright future, it seemed like. And it didn't work.
No, I
Come
ain't
up here and tell the truth.
he not saying it for free. You want to see it? I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all when I was sleeping in the studio,
Over
split
a
the
sandwich.
studio with 3 niggas. But you gonna have to tune in to get that
but,
information.
But say that though. That's my thing. Like, I think we'll get it, but that trailer doesn't tell me that we're gonna get that.
And even if
I
Ish
think-
is right, sometimes niggas put short-term money over long-term gain.
Oh, for sure.
Whatever money you about to get from, I'm not saying it for free. Well, you ain't said nothing for 3 years. So, I mean, once we come get that whatever we looking for from your story, niggas is boogieing again. Versus you at least trying to appear. That's my thing. That's what I'm learning about me. I have a big problem with people that just are overtly disingenuous. Like, that's how Tyra Banks came off in that fucking thingamajiggy, just like a fake fuck.
Yeah.
And Desus comes off not like a fake fuck, but this seems very disingenuous. It does. That's just my own take from it.
It just seems not focused to me.
Yeah.
That's my biggest
Seems
problem
rushed.
with it. Yeah.
And with I don't know how you rush it after having 3 years, but it still seems rushed. It seemed like this idea just came together. Yo, let's just do something.
Right.
Get out there now.
I did find the girl Tiffany cursing out Tyra Banks. Hold up. And Tyra Banks, you don't even deserve to have your name mentioned before we join Jesse Jackson. Rest in peace. She says, hold up, Tyra Banks. Let's keep it cute. You are one lying-ass, tied-ass bitch.
Oh.
You know you treated me the whole time off and on camera. You was a bully. You treated me like shit and said the nastiest things about me and my son. This is not how the argument went, but y'all edited it to make it look like you cared. Also, fuck the Shade Room, fuck y'all weird-ass fans, and fuck you, Tyra Banks. I bet you won't sit down with me face-to-face and talk about it. Also, fuck my family, too. Yep.
Damn.
Y'all don't ever defend me. I got more money and helping more people than all or many of the top models, but that's the update y'all give me. Damn shame. It's giving y'all still hating on little black ass me at Tyra Banks. Ho, just let it go. It's been over 20 years. The fuck.
Damn.
All right.
Let the yopper out on it.
Yeah.
Which model was that?
That was Tiffany. That was
Okay.
I want to say the young lady with the gap.
No, that was the girl that she was trying to like fake mentee, I think. The girl that was on earlier, and then she did it, and then she brought her back, and she laid into
that's
her
what I'm
at
talking
the
about.
end episode. Yeah,
That is who I'm talking about.
Shout out to her.
Such a pretty girl, too.
She was, yeah.
Such a pretty girl. What else needs our attention? We can run through all it. You want to talk about the Vlad post causing quite the stir? DJ Vlad posted what I assume to be sarcasm.
I thought it was sarcasm.
I thought it was trolling. I didn't take it seriously at all, but the internet is stupid sometimes, so they took it as gospel.
I had people who I deemed to be intelligent, smart, witty people saying, "Yo, is this real?"
What do you say? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Let's hear it.
I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory. And they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments, and she was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay's payroll. And it doesn't stop with LA, but you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that. The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by the Rock Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory, even though it's a state case, Trump can only pardon federal cases. But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep these lies secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me.
That screams sarcasm to me, but
I mean, it screamed it. The federal, like a lot of this shit. Just Jay did a verse for his grandson's album.
that's where that was
As soon
pretty
as I
early
read
in
that,
the
I was
tweet.
like, oh, okay, he's fucking around. I don't know why, but he's fucking around.
Why didn't the internet know he was fucking around?
Because the internet wants to believe.
Oh, they want to hang Jay-Z.
Yes.
No matter what.
So no matter who, somebody come out saying anything like this, which is confirming all the shit that they keep saying about Hov, they ready to go. Because that's what it is. At the end of the day, they're looking for any reason to hang Jay.
Why would Vlad post that?
Better question, but
Who are you asking?
No, I'm just saying, like,
I have no answer for why people troll when they troll. To me, once you say you're trolling, it means you don't get to answer any of the. You don't have to answer the why or the motive or you're trolling.
okay. I don't know.
You got it.
No. I'm just saying, all that should be.
Oh, you're saying it's goofy?
Yeah, these
to even-
niggas be goofy to me, bro.
Okay.
Like, I don't. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what?
you know there's some people out there. Vlad knows that some people.
You
are gonna
know
take
this
that
is
serious.
gonna go super duper viral and create a frenzy, right? Whether good or whether bad, you know what it's gonna do. So why would you do that? Even if, like, let's say you on Jay and them side. Let's say, because if he trolling, then it's sarcasm. Like, yo, ha ha ha, Jay-Z got all the power in the world. Cool, if that's your stance, right? You know what it's gonna do on the other side of the aisle. So I don't know, yo. I just think this shit is disgusting.
And he's since posted a couple things a couple hours ago. For everyone checking on me, I'm okay for now. And then 2 hours ago, and for the record, I wasn't hacked.
All right, we done with Vlad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
we
like,
done with
it's-
Vlad and the trolling. Let him have it's fun. Niggas is trolling, cool, got it. That don't need serious reporting from me. I was just shocked to see that.
Yeah, it was weird. It was very weird.
Yeah, it was. Did you guys? Where do you guys fall on the Lil Wayne fans tearing La Russell a new one? There's a clip of La Russell going around where he's saying that he's the biggest Wayne fan in the world. Actually, I'll play the clip.
Yeah.
I'll play the clip.
He posted it because the first clip came out him saying, "I love Wayne, but he don't be saying shit." But it was in a context of a longer conversation where he was basically saying he was his favorite rapper, and so he thank God posted his version,
The full part.
because people will take a little snippet of something.
of course.
You don't say.
And, yeah.
It just happened to us
Lil
last
Wayne.
pod.
You know, one of the homies put me on Wayne.
This is his post.
And that was like bars. I used to have a notebook, just bars.
What was your introduction to Wayne?
So there's two introductions to Wayne.
Yeah.
There's an introduction to Wayne that's through culture and your parents that you have no merit in.
Right.
And then there's an introduction when you get to like dive. And mine's, I think it was like the Drought 2. And that was like my reintroduction to like, man, dedication mixtapes, the Droughts. Like, I just got man, this was pre No Ceilings.
Yeah.
I mean, the Carter, the Carter 1 and Carter 2 were amazing.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're like positively talking about Lil Wayne because our last guest shat on Lil Wayne so hard.
I love Wayne so much, but I understand how someone could be like, man, this isn't the Wayne that like I remember.
Right.
You know?
No.
I had a moment in my journey where I had grew a disdain for Wayne just because I started listening to everything.
This is
like
the
I
part that
started
was clear.
maturing
Yes.
as a human, and I'm like, damn. I love you because I learned how to rap to you, but when you look at the contribution, it's like, man. But he was also a kid.
Yeah,
Wayne
this
was
is
a
true.
kid.
Yeah.
He was like 14, 15 when he came out.
Man, a kid.
Like, you know, because think about it, he was dropped out of school at 13 years
Yes.
old. Like,
Right.
You know, you're just like,
And he was adopted by gangsters,
Yeah.
indoctrinated to a whole
Adopted
system.
by the projects, yeah.
It was like he gave everything he could, and I love Wayne, and I found Lil Wayne.
Versus this is
I
what the
gotta
clip.
He had a conviction.
yeah.
You know,
I
I had a moment in my journey where I had grew a disdain for Wayne just because I started listening to everything. Like I started maturing as a human, and I'm like, damn, this nigga wasn't talking about nothing for a long time. And
I
like,
think that's
you.
why
I
his
asked him about
argument
that.
was.
you know, like as someone who like grew up in these communities
Right.
and grew up with homies who I seen want to be Bloods because they following Wayne and want to be gangster and want to shoot all the gun bar and shit.
Right.
Like I've seen the negative that he contributed to the community, and I had to look like, man, what are the songs where he really talked about something and gave? And out of 1,000-song catalog, you know, it's minute on this end.
It's like Georgia Bush.
And that do bother me. Tie My Hands.
That's what I was gonna say. Tie My Hands is the only one I can think of.
And that's the thing. It's like if I hug you once, but
You get the point.
Yeah. Deep. I think both things can be true. Wayne is incredible. He maybe didn't have the deepest content in his raps, but that's okay. There's mad rappers that don't have the deepest content in their raps sometimes. Like,
he's done all of that. Wayne's first album got a song called "Fuck the World." Go listen, the Russell. Very first album, he's talking about as a child and raising a child, and my girl's family putting me on child support, and I'm like, he spoke on life shit and he rapped. I